And the television that I am picking is a rather unknown series that I think everybody is going to be shocked by. They're going to think, how have I never heard of this? How have I not watched this before? Sounds great. It's called Seinfeld. Weird, right? Never heard of it before. I have tried. It's a show about nothing. That's the joke. And I had tried to watch this in the past. Did not click for me. I don't know what it was about this year, but I finally gave it another go. And holy crap, it's stuck. This show spoke to me on a different level. And I don't know exactly why that is. If I had to venture a guess, I would say when I was younger, I didn't have life experiences that allowed me to relate to the experiences that were being portrayed on Seinfeld. Now I am older, I am more bitter, I have experienced more things, and now the experiences that are occurring in the Seinfeld television series more readily or commonly reflect my everyday life, making it more about a show about me as opposed to a show about somebody else. That would be my analysis of why it worked for me now as opposed to why it didn't before. But while I was watching this, I was watching each of the characters very closely because I had this theory. I had heard that all of the characters are terrible people. They all ruin people's lives. But as I was watching the first season, I realized Kramer really doesn't seem that terrible. Kramer really hasn't done anything wrong. Sure, he's a bit unorthodox, but he is the voice of reason. He acts weird. He's eccentric, but he is saying, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that either. That's terrible. What are you doing there? Be honest about it. Do this, do this. And he's almost always right. But as the series goes on, then you finally see Kramer start to become as evil as everybody else in the show. Evil may be the wrong word, but he becomes corrupted almost by the end of this series. And I found that a fascinating journey to watch because I was really hopeful. I know this is a weird way to interpret Seinfeld, but I was hopeful that Kramer would have made it through the entire series being the one positive force that everybody else mocks as a weirdo, but he being the only one, the moral compass of the group. But by the end, no, he has no moral compass either. I loved watching that series, and I highly recommend it if you're a little bit older maybe. Because in your 20s, unless you're some comedic genius like all of my friends who loved it, my friends in middle school even, in 7th grade loved Seinfeld, and I did not get it. I guess they were comedic geniuses as well. Or maybe my sense of humor is just better now. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. That's my TV pick.